What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be taking you through a typical leg workout, and it's about to be a good workout. We're about to hit them very hard, very efficient, and pretty excited to get into it. I mean, legs are one of my favorite days. I used to not work them out at all for like the first 2 years, just because, I just didn't work them out. Then once I started working them out, building them up, I like fell in love with it. It's kind of like a real like love-hate thing too, because legs kind of like, they feel like the most sore. Like I could work on my chest and it may be sore for like a day or two after, where when I work on my legs, I could feel it for like 4 or 5 days after. It's kind of one of those things that hurts so good. But first things first, I'm going to stretch out, warm up, drink my pre-workout, and kind of mentally prepare. Really mentally preparing right now. Also, a pro tip, it's awesome to wear some flat shoes when you work out legs. My shoes of choice are Vans. All right, so the first exercise we're about to start off with is the leg press. And when you keep your legs like right in the middle, it's good for overall leg growth. When you lower them, it favors more of the quads, and then when you place them a bit higher, it favors more so of the hamstrings. And what I'm personally going to do is put them just a little bit higher so I activate a bit more hamstrings. And that's because if you see on my legs, my hamstrings are actually, I don't know, not as superior, but I kind of want to put a little bit more emphasis on them. So that's what I'll be doing here. I'm just going to like slowly work up to my working weight, slowly add plates on, do a few reps here and there, and just make sure everything's feeling good, the muscles are firing correctly, and I'm just ready to get into this workout. Yep, the goal here is not to burn out, but just make sure I get to positioning down. Everything's feeling good. I'm pushing well, feeling it in my hamstrings. Yep. I'm going to slowly add a bit more weights, slowly do a bit more like testing reps, work my way up to the weight that I think that I could like hit a good quality 12 reps with. Then once I get there, I'm going to do 3 sets of that.
Did you just pet it?
No, I was counting.
Oh.
I like to count my weights before. Just let them know who's in charge. Just making sure everything's feeling right, which it is. And then okay. Still warming up.
That one felt pretty good, huh? You only did like 3 that time.
Well, now I'm getting to the point where I kind of know how much I need. So what I think I'm going to do, I'll do 9 plates on each side, and that'll be my weight for the workout. Whenever I'm about to lift like some pretty serious or heavy weight, I like to make sure that's the only thing I'm focusing on. Just really be in tune with my body and just perform as quality a sets as I can. So give me a minute and let me get in the zone, and then I'll do the set. Oh. 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 That was a set. Now 2 more of those. Yeah.
And then it's bedtime.
And then we get into the rest of the workout. All right, so this is my final set, 3rd set. And on this one, I'm actually about to do a double drop set. And what that means is I'm going to do this weight as many reps as I can. Then I'm about to cut the weight, probably like 1/3. Do as many reps as I can with that. Then I'm going to cut the weight again, probably by half that time. And then rep out as many reps as I can. So let's get into it. This is going to be a long set.
Two more.
One more.
Come on, rip them out.
Two more. One more. For 10 fast ones. 9, 8, 7.
Come on.
5, 4, 3. One more.
And that's how it's done.
Yep. And as you can see, the legs are just full with blood right now. I mean,
Pumped up beyond belief.
another thing I like to do is sometimes on the last one when I have the lightest weight, if you go like at a faster tempo, you could do those, kind of seems like forever. So I like to start off with a few quick tempo, then do like 1 or 2 like really slow negatives, really getting a nice, good,
Contraction.
yes, real nice good contraction. And then once I get like the 1 or 2 with the good, real good, nice contraction, then I'll rep them out more and kind of repeat that till I'm about done. Then when I'm about done, you see I just threw out 10 and just made it a challenge for me at that. But that was the first workout. And now it's time to go into the others. So we gotta clean all the shit up and I'll go into the other. It's going to take a while.
Where am I standing?
Yeah, that's cool. But the next exercise is we're going to do some cannonball barbell squats, elevated. And that was a mouthful. But pretty much what we're going to do is I put a 25 plate down on the ground. And the reason I use 25 over 45s is because 25s are technically a little thicker and it's going to give you more of an elevation. And then I'm going to keep my feet ducked, and what ducked means is kind of like in a V shape like this. And then with them being ducked like this and with them being elevated, it's going to put a really big emphasis on the quads. So I'm just going to do probably 3 sets of 12 with this, nothing too heavy, just kind of like a moderate weight. And with these, the primary goal with them is to really put a lot of emphasis on the quads and feel it in your quads. And that's why I use kind of like a moderate weight with them, because I like to really focus with the reps and I really want to ensure that I'm getting the most out of them for my quads. So let's get into it. And when I do those, I like to hold the plates. You don't have to do that. That's just preference. But like I said, 3 sets of 12 with those. About a minute rest in between. All right, these are one of the tougher exercises though, because they require a lot of concentration. I mean, if you're not really thinking about the movement, you could easily do it incorrectly and just incorporate other muscles. And that's not the goal. So just make sure you're thinking about every rep. That's my spiel. Think about the reps. Okay. For the third exercise, we're going to do some extensions.
Jesus.
And with these extensions, I'm going to do like 3 sets in between like 12 to 15 reps. Probably aim for like 15 reps. During these, I like to prioritize like a nice 2-second squeeze at the top. So let's get into it. Get some closer up shots of the quads.
How many was that?
14, feeling pretty good. 2 more sets of this.
You working out or are you watching TikToks?
Jesus Christ.
Let's get it.
That was an intermission.
Let's go.
Alright.
More, let's go.
Whew. Good stuff. So here, we're about to do stiff leg dumbbell deadlifts, 3 sets of 12. And the purpose of those were to target the hamstring, and I love them for a hamstring exercise. Then our final exercise is going to be walking lunges. For me, I'm going to walk from like that wall to like that bench, which is about like 15 feet. So like 30 feet is going to be set. I'm going to do like 3 or 4 of those depending how it's feeling. Also, my legs are super fatigued at this point. So I'm not going to use any weight at all. I'm just going to focus on a good stretch, good reps with every lunge. If you still have a bit more in you, you could add weight, but me personally, this is what I'm doing. Also, if you don't have like a lot of space to do walking lunges in whatever facility you're in, just do lunges in place. But yeah, this is what I'm doing, so let's do it. Yeah, that's typical leg workout for me. I mean, started off with the leg press, and the way I put my feet, I kind of prioritized my hamstrings bit. And then we went into the Cannonball elevated duck squats, and then put an emphasis on the quads. Then we did the extensions for the quads. Then we did stiff leg deadlifts for the hamstrings. And then we finished it off with the lunges, which is just great for overall leg growth. And yeah, it was a great workout, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.